Hey, good morning, everybody. Yesterday we went to a muscle car auction. I'm taking you along with me. This video is showing the muscle car auction. We already put up part one, but this is pretty cool because part two, we go watch the cars that go in, and then we're going to go find the cars, find out what they sold for, if they sold at all, because some of these had a really high reserve, I think higher than what they should have been. So come along with and let me know what you think. All right, let's go. So welcome to another episode of Junkyards and Barn Finds with Sean, and I'm Sean. All right, guys, we're gonna go look and see more cars of what is on sale and what is being offered. Let's go up and check out this white Trans Am that is gonna go and cross the block. All right, guys, there's a, looks like a Le Mans up there, GTO, and a 6.6 Trans Am that is about to go across the block. There's a nice GTO.
International Race of Champions. That's right. This is a race car. 89 Chevy Camaro IROC T28. There's no rust. Rebuilt automatic transmission. Small block Chevy 5.0 V8 ice cold AC. New lacquer paint job. LED lights. Fog lamps. New tail lights. American Racing Mags. New tires. Perfect top. Good miles. Florida titles. No rust. This thing is ready to race. Wow, oh wow. Yeah. Let's keep it going. Hey, all the work's been done. You take it home, you drive it, you park it in the garage, when you come out, get it and go, you ain't got to worry about fixing it. Everything's done. It's time to run $5,000, $6,000, $5,000, $6,000, $6,000. Does anybody here have a front yard? Anybody here have a front yard? Take the whole park in the front yard. We'll put you in the car business, one car business. How about here, $5,000, $6,000? Hey, we're not talking about half price. It's like a GTO. 68 Pontiac GTO. Let's go. Come ready to go. Great car. Bottom of the original car.
I guess that's just for me.
All right, this GTO did not sell for $28,000. I'll be honest with you, the numbers here are pretty high again, just like they were in the fall, so this stuff hasn't come down yet. $28,000 for this project GTO. I mean, it looks pretty, but it needs a lot of work to finish. All right, so this we saw when it was going across the block. It did not sell. Top bid $45K. That's because somebody painted the door shut, that's why. All right, but inside it's okay, you know. It's got had some gauges changed. It says it's got 46,000 on the odometer. It's not bad. It's got the fold down rear seat and everything. I mean, could have been cleaned up a little better if you're gonna turn down 46. 351 on it, but I mean, it's a really pretty car, guys. So maybe somebody will come back and offer. All right, we saw this as well, and this 42, it went across at 42, and yet it did not go. So 42 was too low. It does have some issues on the interior. Let's see, 66,600, wait, 6,616. I don't know if that's correct. It could be. It's got power windows, aftermarket stereo system, so it's not as new. It does not have T-tops. Does have air conditioning. Complete rebuilt 6.6L engine, transmission. Every nut and bolt is new. On this engine, it says every nut and bolt is new. So there you have it. I mean, it's a really beautiful car. I mean, cannot say it's not a beautiful car. So, and it's got the giant screaming chicken on it. All right, guys, we're gonna go and see what else we can find. 86 Camaro, low miles, black, 79,000 miles, $9,500, which almost is exactly what it probably went for new, because in 84, my Z28 that I bought was only $12,000. But and this red interior, not the best shape in the world, but okay. But
let's not forget we got Gary Earnhardt up there in row 1 doing a little NASCAR simulation. Come meet him, check him out. Little fun thing, fun video game for the kids. Check out Gary Earnhardt. He's doing autographs too, right up there, row 1.
Although the car that we were in was only like 6 or 7 years older than this. Here's another example, man. I'm going to step this off.
Electra 225. So
15.
Buick Electra. Let's see, it should have a big block in it. Yeah, Wildcat 465.
Chevy.
Hey, you.
Come on.
It's a 74 Chevy Nova. It's an SS clone with a V8 racing seat, traction bars, the whole 9 yards. And this one's sold. Yep, you want to close that or you still? Yeah, there you go. An 8-7 Volkswagen Golf. And a special two-door. This is based on a Volkswagen. We just saw one of these. Actually, a maxi taxi is sitting over at what was it, Street Side Collectibles, Street Side Customs. So pretty funny. All right, here we go. Ford Falcon, Redneck Edition. 66 Ford Falcon, 351 Windsor, 4-speed, disc brakes, wind high ram dual intake, 2700 carb, MSD ignition, aluminum radiator, and all kind of sparkly stuff in the paint. If it had any more sparkles, it'd be dancing on a pole. Someone stole the hood scoop off it. Nice interior, actually. It's got a 4-point roll bar in it, some custom gauges, couple gauges. It's got a little slap shifter, some nice seats. Falcon. Needs a little bit of touch up there, no big deal. Nice car. It's getting a lot of love right now. Let's see what else we got up here. A lot of cars are not selling again like they did in the spring, but you know, is what it is. 57 Chevy, really nice. It comes with the aqua two-tone aqua white, so black interiors. This is a really nice addition. This is got the original tires and wheels on it, so not really hopped up at all. Look at all the notes that this thing has got on it. Tons of notes, tons of reading materials. So this comes with a final exam. There's all your notes to study. 1953 Chevy Deluxe, 44,000 miles. Again, this is also original except for the wheels. Really cool. I love the tail ends on these. They just have a really neat back end to them. It looks like it's custom, but it's not. It's just a really cool design from the day. Here's a little pony car, 65 pony, 289 4-barrel, A-coated 4-speed, Ragoon red, new top, pony interior. I don't know why somebody cut those into the hood, but you did. Really pretty though. And 4-speed with the console car. It's got, I don't know, those originals, you tell me guys. That's not, those aren't original gauges, but what about the ones on the side? I don't think so either. But don't know everything about Mustangs. Some of you guys out there do know everything about Mustangs. A Ranchero, really nice, 78 Ford Ranchero, very cool. And I want to go down here because there's a car down here we don't see a lot of in these Pontiac Grand Prix. Mark II, 56 Lincoln Mark II. If you like Lincoln Mark IIs, go watch our video when we went to National Park Depot's private collection, because NPD's got a ton of these in their private collection. They're really neat looking cars. Didn't see any for a long time, and then suddenly now you're seeing a bunch of them. So they are beautiful cars. You can see why back in the 50s and stuff, these were the stars, the movie stars would have them, and they were, I think they actually, this was the car that the banker in Beverly Hillbillies, when you watch the old Beverly Hillbilly show, you'll see the guy who ran the bank would pull up in one of these. So look at that beautiful car. So, and these things are getting more and more money because they're showing up. People are realizing, you know, what's going on with them. So, but like I said, if you like these, go watch our video on National Park Depot. They have a whole row of these in all the different colors, including the lady who started Mary Kay Cosmetics and her specially painted one. So they're getting ready for this one to go up across the auction floor. So we're gonna let him get back to work. But this is the one that I want to kind of look at. You don't see these anymore. Back when I was a kid, when I was 12 or 13, you couldn't swing a dead cat without hitting them. Not that I'm endorsing swinging dead cats, but I'm just saying that you couldn't, up in Pennsylvania, I mean, I think it was required on the street of the suburbs to have one parked, and it was usually gold. So it's a Model J Grand Prix. So has the original owner's manual, bucket seats with a console, original interior, power steering, power brakes, and original paint. And this is a 1969. So this was also the car that the first gen Monte Carlo was kind of based around as well. And you know, if you look at these hoods were super huge, so they could put whatever engine they wanted in it. So you look on the inside of this, it's a Model J, has a really cool console. The whole cockpit area is kind of a wraparound, which Pontiac did a lot of. Evidently the horn works when you have the key in the ignition and the door open. And it's got no power windows. So very nice car. We'll go ahead and close it, or somebody just thinks the french fries are done. Last time this was on the road was 87, and it's from Pennsylvania. So what did I just say? I didn't know it was from Pennsylvania, but by law, every housing development in the 1970s had to have one of these parked somewhere in the housing development. It was a thing. So looks like it's got a new brake on there. And here's a nice Land Rover. 73 Land Rover. I like this. I love this thing would be cool for April to have on the farm, right? So pretty cool top. This thing is just spray painted, by the way. Spray painted and taped with blue painter's tape. This was painted, I bet you this was painted out of a can. I'm just saying. So, but pretty cool. Rambler, American Rambler. 63 Rambler 220 right there. Here's that Monte Carlo SS. It did not sell, surprisingly. So we're gonna head over here because there is, let's see, is it on the other side of the fence? Maybe. Yep. So we're gonna go over here and check out a guest that they have here. So this is a neat one. This is a 67 Chevy C20, but somebody made into a dually. It looks pretty neat. It looks pretty cool. They put a dually back end, but they kept a really stylish cab on it. Actually looks kind of almost correct. You must be in the middle when removed to turn off all power. Okay. Anyway, tiny steering wheel for people with little hands, I guess, but it's black and yellow. Very cool. I actually like this. So there we go. Pretty cool. Well, all right, so this we saw when it was going across the block. It did not sell. Top bid $45K. That's because somebody painted the door shut, that's why. All right, but inside it's okay, you know. It's got had some gauges changed. It says it's got 46,000 on the odometer. It's not bad. It's got the fold down rear seat and everything. I mean, could have been cleaned up a little better if you're gonna turn down 46. 351 on it, but I mean, it's a really pretty car, guys. So maybe somebody will come back and offer. All right, we saw this as well, and this 42, it went across at 42, and yet it did not go. So 42 was too low. It does have some issues on the interior. Let's see, 6,600, wait, 6,616. I don't know if that's correct. It could be. It's got power windows, aftermarket stereo system, so it's not as new. It does not have T-tops. Does have air conditioning. Complete rebuilt 6.6L engine, transmission. Every nut and bolt is new on this engine. It says every nut and bolt is new. So there you have it. I mean, it's a really beautiful car. I mean, cannot say it's not a beautiful car. So, and it's got the giant screaming chicken on it. All right, guys, we're gonna go and see what else we can find. April, should they subscribe to this channel even if they don't like cars today for this one?
Probably just for this one.
Where it says merchandise store right here, merchandise store link, you will see it says https:/junkyards-barn-finds, and you click on that and it's going to take you here.